Welcome back to my channel, Dooney Addicts. I am back with a reveal of a bag that I had in my collection. But let me just kind of start off with what I'm going to call a couple of Dooney notes. So the first thing is, it is QVC's birthday month, and they have tons and tons of surprises and new products, and brands are doing special things, and Dooney Bourke is no different. They are featured this weekend, and I was really surprised yesterday with the 2-hour shows that aired, because there was a lot of Florentine leather. So I was impressed that that's kind of one of those wish list type of shows where everything, or the majority of the items, are their higher end products on 5 and 6 Dooney, 5 and 6 Easy Pay. So hats off to Dooney Bourke and QVC for that relationship and that offering. Now, that being said, if you have watched my tours of outlets, if you've looked at Nessa's and Nook, if you've followed some of the other ladies that have posted videos of their walkthrough of Dooney Bourke outlets, a lot of the things that were featured yesterday on QVC are already available at the outlets. I'm thankful that I have a fantastic relationship with a couple of outlet store managers. So I can get, I get private, personal emails from them. They have my personal cell phone number. So occasionally one of them will text me when I'm looking for something. If I want to make sure that it's, kind of a flawless bag, I'll get pictures. I can get video. I have a great relationship because I spend a lot of money in these places, and you ladies do too. So form a relationship with the sales floor associates and the store managers when you're in and out of these stores. They're going to hate that I said that, but a sale is a sale. And if you're willing to pay the $7.50 shipping, and if you're willing to be a little bit patient while they take care of customers that are physically in the store, it can be beneficial. Back to my point. These items are in the outlet store, and from a budget standpoint, check to see if the sale price in the outlet actually beats the regular price on QVC, because aside from Easy Pay, you could find a much better deal in one of the local outlets, especially given the 4th of July holiday weekend is coming up, and typically the outlets will do an additional percentage off of their already marked down prices. Usually it's anywhere from 15 to 20 or 25%. Well, usually it tops out at about 15 additional percentage off. All right, so third Dooney note is, there is absolutely nothing new under the sun. And when I think about my grandmother, my great aunt, even my mom talking about fashion, things that we are seeing now have just been recycled. I mean, when my mom was in high school, they were bell-bottom jeans. We call them boot cuts now. When my mom was in school, there were stacked heels and platforms, and by God, we're still wearing those things. Natural hair. I mean, we've gone through curls, relaxers, pressing, flat iron, and we've come full circle now back to natural hair, with some people actually rocking afros. You name it, neon colors in the summer, jewel tones in the fall. These are not new fashion trends. They just get recycled. Well, one of the bags that Dooney and QVC launched last night is a recycle bag. Now, it is the bag, I realized I had 2 of them in my collection. Both of them were in Florentine leather. And aside from Dooney switching up the leather, and I prefer the leather that I have mine in, the bag style has been recycled. So let's talk a little bit about the leather. So the first thing is, this is my Dooney Bourke large city large Barlow in the color burnt orange, and it's probably reading a little bit more red right now because of where I have it sitting and the light peeking in on it. But it is a soft leather. It's not as soft as the smooth leather hobo that the Mackenzie bag, hobo style bag, is made out of, because that bag slouches. It doesn't stand up on its own when it doesn't have you know, your items in it. It's gonna get softer and softer. It's a slouchy bag. It wouldn't hold structure if it tried. The city leather is a thicker leather, not as thick as a Florentine, not as structured as an Alto leather, smoother than the pebbled leather, but still it will continue to get soft, but it's going to keep its shape, and it is fairly smooth. It's soft. It takes color great. So I am a fan of this leather, and especially this collection. And y'all know that the Barlow style bag with this pocket organization on the outside, I absolutely adore this bag style. The bag that was relaunched last night was the side pocket hobo. I have that bag in both navy and in orange. And shame on me, I've never carried either of these bags, but I wanted to show it to you in Florentine. Now, it may be reading as a natural color. Again, it's probably because of the light, but this is a orange bag, and it's not as orange, in my opinion, as my large zip Barlow, because far enough away, this bag will actually kind of read as a richer natural color, but it is orange, and orange is the new black. I'm going to continue to ride with that because I love this color. But I've had this bag in my collection since either 2009 or 2010. So the only thing that's new about the side pocket hobo is the fact that Dooney has now released it in the city leather. Let me give you a quick tour of this bag. I'm sure, not certain, but I'm sure that you can still find this bag on QVC.com. There's still 1 or 2 more shows left this weekend, so it may still be available on Easy Pay. It's early Sunday morning. I haven't checked. I just wanted to get this video up. So the first thing is this bag has the double zip tassel zipper pull, and even back then, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, Dooney was lining Florentine leather with the green suede. That has not changed. It has the gold tone hardware. It has that strap that so many of us love, that that hobo strap that does such an excellent job of holding onto your shoulder so that you don't have the bag slipping. It has the gold tone hardware on the zipper as well. It has the logo patch leather Dooney logo plate on the front. This is the same patch that is on the Mackenzie smooth hobo. What I love about this bag is the shape. It kind of has a teardrop base shape to it. It also kind of has the curves that what is the red bag that I just it has that. It has curves to the base of the bag, but it still has a flat bottom and will stand on its own. The bag does not have any feet, but it does have these nice little detail corners, and the stitch work, of course, on Dooney Bourke is immaculate. It has the piping that goes all the way around the bottom of the bag, so details like that just make this bag exquisite. And on the little slits that they were referring to last night on QVC, on the Florentine, it actually has the green suede that peeks through. And that design starts on the front. It continues around the side of the bag, which is actually the bottom of the side pocket, which we'll come back to, and then it continues on the back side of the bag. The bag does not have a zipper or any kind of storage on the outside. Instead, it has pockets on the side of the bag, and it is not a large pocket. This pocket would be ideal for something like your work badge, keeping a spare house key or spare car key. It would be great for keeping the cleaning cloth for your sunglasses, maybe your debit card if you're using it. But this is not, I mean, it's 4 fingers wide, so it's about the equivalent of the small slip pocket in the Dooney and Bourke bags, and it's a pretty deep pocket. I mean, this pocket goes down to the seaming here. This is actually the bottom or the base of the outside pocket. But this is not going to be a pocket that you can stick your cell phone in. This is not going to be a pocket that is going to close with ease if you stick a small Tylenol bottle on the outside. It's a great idea if you have smaller items. It's perfect, use them. But for me, nothing compares to the access and the storage that is in the Barlow collection. I mean, these are real pockets. These are big pockets on the outside of this bag that afford you greater organization and eliminate some of the need of having to constantly go into the center of the main compartment of your bag. So back to the side pocket hobo. I like this style bag, and now that it has resurfaced, I'm actually thinking that I may pull it out and carry it, because it's going to be the leather that we all love. Let's take a quick look on the inside of the bag. It's a standard Dooney setup, but wanted to just share with you that aside from the city leather, this silhouette is a repeat from a few years ago. The good news about that for me is I already have the city leather. I know that I like it. I don't have to purchase this silhouette in that leather. I have it in the preferred Florentine leather. So the inside of this bag has a wide base. It has the red cotton twill lining, and it has a little bit of the green suede around the edges, just for stability around this top leather detail that's on the outside of the bag. It has the orange Florentine leather Dooney logo plate sewn on the back wall. It has a medium zip pocket that is collared in leather, along with a back wall slip pocket that is also collared in leather. This would be a great little kangaroo pouch to keep your smartphone in, because it's not going to work in these side pockets on this bag. Then on the front wall of the bag, you have a small slip pocket, and then you have the larger snap pocket on the wall as well. All of the details on the inside of the bag are collared in the same orange Florentine leather as the outside of the bag, and then it has the nylon key keeper, and I'm sure, yes, it has the gunmetal hardware. It is a beautiful bag. Nothing against the city leather. I love the city leather, but I'm a fool for Florentine. And this bag is definitely going to be pulled out, because the funny thing is, unless you've been collecting or have a bag like this in your collection already, everyone else is going to be walking around with the city leather. You'll be walking around with Florentine. And for the most part, if you really know about Dooney, if you're looking for a lighter weight option, let me go there. If you are looking for a lightweight option in this bag, then the city leather is the way to go. By all means, find a color that you like now and snag it. But I'm a Florentine junkie, and as much as I love the city leather, my preference, at least now, is going to remain Florentine. So thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, I do hope that you're finding something that feeds your Dooney addiction. I hope that you are enjoying a Dooney QVC weekend. Until next time, take care. Notice that the corners are different on the city logo, whereas the Florentine has that coloring that goes around, that has the peak of the green suede that goes through, and then you have another loop like this on the back of the bag in the Florentine. The city leather has no detailing on the side, and it appears that the pocket on the side actually may be a little bit longer, because I don't see a seam or anything here to break that pocket. So it looks like it may continue onto the bottom area of the bag. I don't know how functional that will be, but on the Florentine style of the bag, it is a much shorter pocket, and then it aligns with the tabs here because there's a seam that comes across for the additional piece of leather that's on the side of the bag. The city leather version has the Dooney text logo on the front, and it has that same beautiful piping that continues around the edge of the bag all the way around. But I wanted to show you really quick again, just in case you didn't see it before, the side of the bag. This is the piece that is missing on the city leather version of the bag. It doesn't have that the reinforcements on the corners or the suede peeking through. The price on this one is $348, and the Florentine has a $50 price difference at $398.